Somebody needs to tell these hoes, don't hate the player, hate the fucking game. But either way, living this human experience that I'm living, I've learned and I've observed that half of the time, I would say a majority of the time, I don't even want to put any stats on it really, but a lot of the times it really don't even be the people itself or them individuals itself that's in real life. It be the spirits that's attached to the motherfuckers that's attacking you. And sometimes you can see a glimmer of who that person is, despite you see their spirit just seeping out, the spirit attachments that's attached to them, just seeping out their pores. Like they just can't help it. They just can't help it. Sometimes you hear the jealousy come out. Sometimes you hear the envy come out. Sometimes you hear the admiration come out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the admiration is so tucked in and locked down because the spirit attachments to them don't like you. You feel me? But it is what it is. So I've been pondering on something for a couple of days, not too deeply pondering on it because I want to keep my input on the situation pure. And I'm only going to refer to this celebrity simply because I want you to understand who I'm talking about. If you don't understand it, I mean, a lot of my peoples are not American, so yeah. K. Michelle, Shorty said that she doesn't mind if her man cheats, whatever the fuck that is. If he don't get a girl money. And that just made me like put my hair behind my ear. And I was like, okay, I see your starting point, sis. I see it. I see your starting point. Cool. But I'm a different kind of possessive. Like, I mean, it ain't tricking if you got it. I mean, I feel like, wouldn't you want your man to, I mean, you don't want your man to sleep with someone else besides you, right? I mean, I don't know. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. But wouldn't you want your partner to sleep with someone that values themselves? I think that same thing, I feel like that her remedy could ultimately be what's gonna, cause some into anguish, honey, because at the end of the day, he might sit back and be like, damn, I don't have to give her nothing and she always show out and show up. That's a sign. But that's neither here nor there. That wasn't, like I said, I really didn't ponder on it that hard because I want my thoughts to be pure. And that's my intention. So with that being said, I was like, okay, I understand. I see what state you in. I understand your mind states. I'm not necessarily saying that I agree with that fully, but I would say I feel like the end all be all would be for me would be if my man ate her box. Then we boxing. You feel me? You did what with the what and the what and with the who and the where and the huh? Oh no. It just feels so much better if my hypothetical husband or whatnot, and we're going to have great communication. So it really doesn't fucking matter This is how good our communication is going to be. Babe, I went out of town. I was away from work for a couple of weeks, and I had a little fun, a little too much fun, but I had fun and I was safe. And no, I didn't eat her pussy. Okay. What you want for dinner? But yeah, I don't know. Like, the fuck. That's just my little spiel. That's just how I feel about the situation. I wouldn't say that I'm possessive or jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous of no bitch that bleed like I bleed. Even if the bitch don't bleed and she a bitch, I'm not jealous. So, I just went on a tangent. But I am territorial. And at the end of the fucking day, I don't believe cheating is real. I don't subscribe to that. I feel like the main issue would be lack of communication, not cheating. I don't even know who the fuck made up that goddamn word. But like I said, you cannot own another human being. I mean, you guys can have agreements about what you expect from one another. That's cool. And if that's part of y'all agreement, you know, then okay, you breached a contract. You feel me? But cheating, no. Nobody ever cheated on me. I never got cheated on at all. If anything, they cheated themselves